y'all? Saturday, urban therapy with son. Carry right, grown woman, don't try me. Stacy White, what's up? How y'all feeling? Hope y'all feeling good now. Fresh off that parade yesterday. Yeah, when you don't care, How y'all feeling? Dimples, what's up, y'all? Digga, digga, dip, bling, bling, dip, 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 dip. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get it poppin', y'all. Urban Therapy with Sun 752. And this is the Urban Therapy with Sun show. We do this every single Saturday from 1 p.m. till around 2:30-ish. And the reason that we say 2:30-ish is because sometimes it gets so heated that we just have to do a little OT on a Saturday. And it is Saturday. This is the show where adults come out and play with other adults. We laugh, we cry, we argue, fuss and fight, go back and forth with each other, bust it up all crazy. We take a introspective look into our own personality to see the way that the universe projects us into this thing called the world and try to figure out this thing called life. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the, well, then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Urban Therapy with Sun show. I'm feeling like a real man should. I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should also. Today, we're talking about what could make you stop giving up. What could make you stop giving up? Well, you know, I mean, when we start talking about giving a boop, giving a bloop, giving a bleep about something, we're really talking about caring. Now, you may make a distinction. Maybe you see a difference between loving something and caring about something, because you can care about something without loving it. And you can love something. I don't know. I might need to answer the question. Can you love something without caring about it? Can you love something without caring about it? We might need to start there, because I was about to put my foot in my mouth and I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if we are capable, or maybe I'm just talking about me. Maybe I'm just talking about myself. I'm not sure if we are capable of loving something but not really caring about it. Like, what kind of love is that? What kind of love is that? Manifest reality. Jenna Ramirez, Senorita Ramirez, Senor. What's going on? How y'all feeling, man? Thanks for coming through. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, even every last one of y'all. Y'all know how we do. But yeah, what could make you stop giving a F? Like, what has to happen? And come on, y'all. We're not talking about social media up here where people claim that they don't give a F all the time. Like, you know, I'm quick to cut somebody off. I'm quick to stop calling. I'm quick to block somebody. When we start talking about not giving a F, we talking about, I'm talking about really, really not caring about whether somebody come, go, lay, stay, or pray, is here or gone tomorrow, live another day. I'm talking about when you have exhausted all of your good feelings about something, all of your concerning feelings about somebody. You know, what has to happen in order for that to go down? And have you experienced it? Because we may have gone through periods in our lives where we felt disrespected or so angry or so frustrated, so disappointed in certain things that may have been going on with us, that we said, you know what, at this point, I just don't give a F. I don't even care no more. I just don't give a F. But when it really all comes down to it, we gave a F. Because I'm thinking that when you really don't give a F, you don't care whether something lives or dies. You may not even care if you live or die. You may not care if you got to go to jail. You may not get, you know, you have exhausted all of your rational feelings and all of the feelings that go on inside of you that may protect you from playing yourself real bad. So what has to happen? What has to happen? Yo, do me a favor, y'all. You know what I mean? As we soldier on up in here, please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. But most importantly, just hit the like button. It ain't gonna do nothing. It ain't gonna put no money in my pocket. It ain't gonna make my ego, you know, start making me, you know, start calling myself the best that ever did it, whatever. You know, the Eagles, they the best who ever did it. I went to the parade yesterday. I put my life on the line to go to the parade yesterday. You think I didn't? I put my life on the line, y'all. Y'all don't even know. I'm gonna tell. I mean, we gonna get into that later. but I literally put my life on the line. I put my life on the line, yo. All right, so y'all understand what I'm talking about? You know, when what has to happen? What could make you stop giving a F? Because you got to give a F before you don't give a F. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Now I'm saying that I'm not sure. Maybe some people don't. Maybe some people come right out the gate not giving a F. But I would imagine that it's easier not to give a F about something that you don't know about that and never really seen before and doesn't really affect you. Like I hear people say, like, I don't really give a F about politics because it doesn't really affect me. You know what I mean? I work hard. I do what I got to do. I take care of my family. I take care of myself. I keep myself healthy and all of that. So I don't depend on the government for anything. So all of those election cycle things and administrations and stuff like that don't really affect me. And even though, you know, in their heart of hearts, they may think that they're right. It's not really true. Some things can affect you indirectly. But you know, you may not give a F about no politics. I get it. You may not give a F about I don't know, team swim sports, team water sports. But I'm talking about the things that you previously gave a F about and things have happened. Things have finally come down the line to where you said, you know what, that's it. That's it. I don't care about it no more. I don't care about you no more. All that bullshit's done. Love don't live here anymore. Boing, 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 boing. You can kiss my ass. Love don't live here anymore. Boing, 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 boing. I used to love your ass, but now I'm tired of your shit because I've realized that you are grimy. Grimy. I ain't fucking with you. All my love is through because you know you ain't shit no more. Love don't live here anymore. These are the actual lyrics. These were the actual lyrics. I did an interview with Rolls Royce back in the day. It was a little private interview. I never put it out because you know what I mean, I ain't want. But yeah, they told me that the original lyrics, the original lyrics was the lyrics that I just said. You know what I mean? But they didn't want to put it out because they figured that the FCC would probably stop the, censor their record and, they didn't want to give off the wrong impression or whatever. But those are the original lyrics. Those was the original lyrics. Those was the original lyrics. Okay. So what y'all think, man? Let me see. Yeah, the parade yesterday was off the chain. That thing was crazy. All right. Manifest Reality says it really takes major for me. He says, so when I see it, when I say it, it's a great deal. Okay. All right. So don't test me when it comes to mine. All right. Okay. CK right says used up all my giving a fuck. Used up all of it. Okay, all right. Well, yeah, I had a good time down the parade yesterday, but it was, I got into some trouble. Had a bad allergic reaction to a horse. Yeah, yo. Oh damn, I can't show y'all. The pictures are on this phone that I'm using to take. But I'm gonna show y'all. This shit was crazy. It was crazy. So I'm down there, chest all tight, breathing all shallow over a horse. I'm like, now I had an inhaler with me. but it was in my backpack, but it was so crowded. It was so crowded. I couldn't get my backpack off. And so I couldn't get to the inhaler. When I got to the inhaler was empty. I had already sucked all of the albuterol out of the inhaler. No diddy. No diddy. But I bet you I got what little bit of albuterol was in that inhaler. I got it out of there because I'm like, I'm not dying down here. Y'all not gonna be like, yo, man, son was cool and he was a big Eagles fan and he was talking all that shit about the Cowboys and the Chiefs and everybody else, and he went down to the parade to celebrate his team and go live, and he died. I was like, no, that can't happen. That can't be the end of the story. That can't be the end of the story. So I got the little bit of albuterol that was in that inhaler, and then I was like, I started feeling myself coming back to life immediately. I was like, because I was about to be out. I was like, yo, they ain't got no first aid station down here. You know what I'm saying? When you have like a marathon or something like that, they be having, they know people be out of breath. But I'm here now. Forget about all that. It's good. What up, Ashley? Ashley Nicole, what's good? Yeah, it was rough. Yeah, it was rough. You know what I'm saying? Look. For a minute, I was like, I'm too big of a nigga to be passing out. Someone please help me. I'm like, I got to get it back together. And look, after my breathing got better, you know what I'm saying? I was back to my old arrogant, you know what I'm saying, brash stuff. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm taping the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm taping, I'm getting all my shit on tape. Matter of fact, I got some good footage. Let me show y'all. I got some good footage from yesterday. Let me see. See what I got. Hold on. Oh, I got the picture. Hold on. I got the picture of the horses. Hold on. Check this shit out. Hold on. Niggas on horses. They ain't give a fuck because they above the crowd, and the horse is the only one suffering. All stuffed in. You see, it wasn't nowhere we could go. It was crazy. So at this time, I'm taping this shit. You know what I mean? That's what I'm starting. I'm fading fast. We almost lost one. Yeah, man, it's crazy. What else we got? Oh, you know what? Hold on. I forgot. They hit me fucking YouTube hit me off with a copyright because of the music. They playing the music outside. If I'm taping outside, I can't. Yeah, they hit me. They be like, yo, I hope you don't think you monetizing this. Now, when I was at the when I taped outside when we won the Super Bowl, they had music out there too, but they didn't bang that. But this one, they was like, nah, you ain't getting no money. You ain't getting no money. I said, all right, well. Manifest Reality says, my son would have been screaming at me, Mommy, you need this, you need the stick, not just the breathers. And I don't have asthma, but I have allergies that trigger an asthmatic reaction. I've been around horses before. So how do I know? Just a question. How do I know that it was the horse that triggered my allergies? How I know it wasn't one of these fans, these people, these niggas? How do I know that I wasn't allergic to one of these niggas? Because there was a wide variety of niggas there. So I'm blaming the horse. The horse probably like, I'm allergic to y'all motherfuckers. I don't know. But, you know, Still I rise. Still I rise. Ashley said, way too close for comfort for me. That's crazy. It was bad. It was bad. And Manifest Reality says, you know, my boys Caribbean, so they extra lingo. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Buttercup 25 says, climax would make some people nervous. Climax would make people nervous as fuck, but I would release them with love if I ever got to that point. What's climax? Manifest Reality says, all in the mix. Yes, indeed. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, it was cool because I should have just went with my original plan to chill in front of the main library like I did last time we won the Super Bowl. But this time, since it was clear area, it wasn't as crowded, I started walking up toward the art museum area where they were giving the speeches. And that's when all hell broke loose. So when they came with the horses, they pushing the crowd. I'm thinking they're gonna make a pathway for the horses. It wasn't no way for the horses to go. So that's why we there lockstep with the horses. So niggas on this side, horses on this side. And I got you know how they say don't look a gift horse in the mouth? Well, this wasn't a gift horse, but I looked the horse in the mouth. And I was thinking, yo, horse, what are you thinking? He was a very beautiful. Yeah, all four of the horses were very beautiful. Some of them, at least one or two of them was a little long in the tooth. You know what I mean? But otherwise, you know, horses are a very beautiful animal. They're so big and powerful looking. Like, wow, you sure are muscular. And that was the mare. That was the mare. You know, like that rapper, Megan the Mare. She called herself Megan the Stallion. The stallion is a male horse. That's Megan the Mare. I'm not calling. That's Megan the Mare. Megan the Mare. You said climax on how much you can take. Your patience level. It has a climax. Oh, nah. You know what? When it comes to crowds, honestly, when it comes to crowds, I become actually more and more patient. Like with people's patience, you know, a lot of people's patience level really goes down when it comes to crowds. Mine actually goes up because there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can really do. So if you actually go out and go into a crowded situation, what do you expect? Nobody's going to step on your feet. Nobody's going to bump you. Nobody's going to you know, make you spill your drink or knock the blunt out of your mouth. What do you expect? You know, you're talking about a crowd of people. Nobody knows each other or whatever. They're jockeying for position. So I become more and more patient. So let me show y'all what I was doing because I had my dope ass selfie stick. So check out this selfie stick. This shit is now here I lost the thing. It used to be a remote control. It was a Bluetooth remote control that you could hook to your phone, so you could actually stop and start things and whatever. Now I don't know where it is, but this thing collapses. You see how long this shit is? So that's why I was able to get shots way above the crowd. So when y'all see me on the video and I'm panning the crowd, like I'm just standing there panning. You know, so imagine it like so I'm just, you know, panning. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was concentrating on. So people bumping me and all that. I'm like, as long as I keep the video, you know, 60 frames per second, man, I'm good. I'm good with motion pictures. So I was straight. So because this stick is like a good, I don't know, it's taller than 4 feet for sure. It's taller than 4 feet for sure. But yeah, so I went down there to get my footage. Nothing was going to get in the way of that. When I say nothing wasn't going to get in the way of that, I mean, now ain't going to get in the way of that, son. Hey, y'all, son, for real, I'm not going to get away in the way of that. Except maybe not being able to breathe. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, when it comes to crowds, I actually become more patient. So it's like, it is what it is. TK Wright says mayor, not mayor. Yeah. I don't know if the mayor of Philadelphia has a little horse in her, but I don't know. Okay, so yes, we can handle the crowds. Yeah, so, right. So I probably didn't make that clear. My apology. Okay, no, it's all good. And Manifest says it's no issue. We don't care. We all ready for it. Like it all. Okay, all right, cool, good. So yeah, let's get into this thing. All right. So, what could make you stop giving a bleep? What makes you actually now y'all gotta understand? I'm really talking about when you really don't give a fuck no more. Like, I mean, when I'm not talking about when you're angry, when you're just fed up, when you just, you're just frustrated to the point of no return. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you don't even feel the need to frown no more. I'm talking about when something when something ceases to exist in your mind, you have reached that level of indifference, of I don't care, of why you telling me, or I don't even hope things work out for you. If they do, they do, and if they don't, they don't. How do we get to that point? How do we get to that point? Have you ever been to that point? I know with some people I have. Because you might get to the point where you don't give a F so bad, you're not even angry about what they did anymore. Like, I'm thinking that not giving a fuck on the level that I'm talking about is like being bulletproof. They can't emotionally affect you anymore. Maybe to the point where if they died the next day, you wouldn't regret your decision not to give a fuck about them today. For some people, you may not be able to get to that level of not giving a fuck. And I'm not talking about the people out here who be fake not giving a fuck. We got some people out here who be fake not giving a F. Oh no, that's it. I'm done. I ain't messing with such and such no more. You know what I mean? After that last thing they did, I'm not, because let me get Philly girl on you. Because see, you gotta understand, like I ain't the one. I'm not the one. He ain't gonna be doing me like that. For real. So I don't know who you thought I was, but I wasn't who you thought I was. I'm done. Go ahead. Old plug ass nigga. Get out of here, nut ass nigga. I ain't talking about them. Because those be the same ones who be pregnant by the dude that they said, you know what I mean? Well, I was on a drunk night and he caught me out there. It had been a good while. Yeah, now I'm with child. Shit is kind of crazy. I don't even like the nigga, but I'm about to have this baby right now. And I figure, well, he took care of the last two. So you know what I'm about to do. but me and him are through. And I mean that shit. And that's coming from me to you. Well, I'm saying I don't really like the nigga, and I'm saying, and I'm not delaying. If he fuck up on the child support, right to court where I'm going, and I won't be slowing. I'm moving fast. I got something, maybe some hot something for his ass. And my brother never liked the motherfucker, so if he tried to come around acting stupid, I'm a bucker. Don't make me make the call, y'all. You know I ain't nobody to play with for real. All y'all who don't take heed, you come around me, I'm gonna give you what you need. I'm saying no. I'm saying no. I don't fuck with niggas like that. I don't fuck with niggas like you. You corny. You corny. You corny. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get out of here. Anyway. All right. TK Wright says, for real, that's how I knew I really wanted a divorce. Ooh. Grown woman says, that's where I am with some folk. Ooh. TK Wright says, I stopped being angry. I was indifferent. Like, ooh. Ooh, okay. All right. Buttercup says, ELG. Oh, God, that damn mayor. The way she spelled it was ELGSES Eagles. Elgses. Elgses. ELGSES Eagles. She's actually a very smart woman. I don't like her as a mayor, but she's actually, you know what it is? She's too much of a homegirl who ain't really a homegirl. She code switching too hard. On cameras, it's all, yeah, you know, I grew up in the 80s. I'm born in the 70s. I got this shit. I know this city. I'm from Mount Airy. I do this shit. Uptown, uptown. Fuck out of here. Buy that shit from you. You fucking up the city. Anybody, listen, she lost me when she approved stop and frisk. A black woman that has a son sicking the cops on stop and frisk. I was done. I don't give a F about Sherelle Parker. I think. So she need hooked or fired it. Damn. Stacey White says, when I care, I become numb. When you care, you become numb? Or when you don't care, you become numb? All right. Grown woman says, no, not Philly girl. You know you done heard them talk like that. I be like, And those be the ones they stick the cameras in front of all the time. Hey, what do you think here, Rashida? Well, I ain't gonna lie, cause I ain't really see nothing. But what I saw, Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. For real, I'm gonna tell you like this, cause I don't be speaking on the behalf of nobody that I don't really have nothing to do with. But I'm gonna just tell you, niggas is doing what niggas do. I'm just saying, niggas is doing what niggas do. So, if you can feel it, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. But anyway, shout out to Nicetown. Oh yeah, and my people's down the Hollow. Yeah, shout out to them. But that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Thanks, Sheeta. Appreciate you. Good looking. And then all the other people from Philly be like, Yo, you hear what Sheeta said? Because they done deciphered everything that she didn't say. Oh my God. Sheeta out there snitching. Oh my God. Sheeta ratted. She ratted. You hear what she said? It was the part. Like, first first she wasn't going to do it. First, she tried to stay right. But then when she said niggas be doing what niggas do, everybody knew what she was talking about. Even the reporters, everybody knew who she was talking about. Damn, Sheeta, you out here naming names, dry snitching. You out here dry. All right, man. Manifest reality said, wait a minute. I've been trying to reason myself on how to teach my babies a lesson, but it's hard right now because I have to come to those real terms. And she says, no, I don't give a F. Stacey White says, at that point, I will let God deal with them. Okay, all right. Manifest says, the demon is still sane, so why should I care? Oh, TK right says, oh my God, at the parade, she wouldn't stop talking. I'm like, don't nobody even want to, they was booing when you came on. Don't nobody want to, you need to just chill. I know you the first black female mayor of the city and all of that, but you need to, maybe you should pop out next year after you do something good. Because right now, your name is mud. Grown woman said, yeah, I was like, what? Yeah. Buttercup says, a little humor. Sure, she is intelligent. Yeah, she actually is. She's very smart. I mean, she a Virgo. How dumb could she be? Got mad degrees and all of that shit. That's why I was digging her. I was like, oh, yeah, she one of them. She one of them smart chicks that people thought was dumb, but she not. And she not dumb. I just don't like her policies. It don't have nothing to do with her intelligence. I don't like her policies. But, she did fuck up that Eagles chant. But I chalked that up to her being on perks. I believe the mayor of Philadelphia was high that day. And, because from what I researched about her, she used to win spelling bees back in the day. But these cell phones, you know how they making people dumb. Anyway, Ashley Nicole says, I go to a lot of basketball games and football games, which can be crowded, but I try to stay away from people. I understand. Oh, man. That's right. Shout out to Nice Town. 18th and Winger Hawkins stand up. All right. Roman says, at that point, you said nothing and too much of nothing. I'm just saying. Said, look, the John was messing with the bull. The bull was messing with the other John. So the John got mad at the bull for messing with the other John. Because she thought she was the main John, but she was the side John. So, in a situation where you thinking you the main John and you find out you the side John and you messing with the bull. I don't know what's up with the bull. The bull, that's your bull. The bull be on some bullshit. I don't know. The bull, I don't know. He ain't even like that though. In the streets, he ain't like that. So I don't know why they call themselves fighting over the bull. Because the bull ain't like that. Don't nobody respect the bull. But he got something for them. I don't know. You know what I mean? I guess he dealing out face cards with them. But for everybody else, he deuces and trades. But I mean, that's your boy. And yo, that is his John though. No, not the first John, the other John. I mean, the other John too, but the first John too, but that's your boy. All right. Manifest Reality says, don't put the cameras in my face. I will cuss. Well, speaking of cussing, in the parade, evidently, all of the Eagles players are very profane. Yeah, I mean, you watch that shit on TV, they was bleeping, bleep, 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 bleep. You might have been fixing your TV like, yo, why keep going silent? That's because all of the players was dropping F-bombs like crazy. All of them. I don't think Jalen Hurts dropped the F-bomb, but I think he said something like shit or something like that. You know, a little light profanity. All right. But says great topic and good laughs. Just breezing through. Have a great weekend. You know, I appreciate you coming through. That's what's up. Manifest Reality says I certainly would be careful being a minority woman with children in her position. Maybe she feels protected in some kind of way. Listen, man, if you grew up in this city, you know this city. And you know it ain't no, you know, anything can happen at any time, whether it happens by your own people or by the other man. So, you know, but we expect people that grew up here to, we hold them to a certain standard because they know the deal. They know what we've been through. So to approve a policy like stop and frisk is unacceptable. Like, are you crazy, John? You must be out of your damn mind. Stop and frisk of all policies. Stop and frisk? Who they stopping and frisking? Around my way, I've seen people get stopped and frisked. I was like, you gotta be kidding. See, I'm an old head, so I don't have to worry about that. But I don't want to see my young boys out there having to go through that. What happened to due process? What happened to probable cause? Like, nah, I can't deal with that. Manifest says, however, I would never trust that protection becomes one can never be around 24 hours for your loved ones. Yeah, that's true. Stacy says, when you're not messaging with somebody, nobody know they will know it. Okay. All right. So not giving a F. How do you get to the point where you don't give a F? Let me ask y'all this. How many people can you think of off the top of your head in your lifetime have you ceased to give a F about? Like how many people do you have on your I don't give a F list? How many people do you have on your I don't give a F list? I mean, because I'm hoping that it's a low number. I'm hoping that it's a low number. For real, for real. You know, being a manager at certain jobs that I've had, although I try not to get personally invested in any of my coworkers or whatever, but sometimes you do. I mean, you do see these people 8 hours a day at the job. So they're going to affect you in one way or another, whether it's good, bad, or just in a crazy way, or it's going to affect you in some kind of way. So it's not always easy to, damn, grown woman says yours is at 5. Wow, okay. Manifest Reality says very short list. Yeah. So I'm saying all of this to say that most of the people that I have ceased to give a fuck about have been people that I've worked with. Because unfortunately, many of your coworkers can rub you the wrong way, try to get you fired, try to make you look bad on the job, defamation type shit. And all of that shit really goes towards trying to get you fired. And when you try to get somebody fired, when you actively try to get somebody fired, you are talking about taking away their livelihood. You know, so that means that you don't give a F about their kids, their bills, them, or anything or anybody associated with them. Now, I mean, if that's the way you feel, that's the way you feel. But to actively go out and try to make somebody lose their job when they weren't doing anything on their job to warrant that type of response or that type of action against them. But some people are just really, really jealous hearted, hard hearted. And unfortunately, these might be some of the people that you work with. Now, these are definitely the kind of people that I've worked with. They've had some motivations with them that have been undesirable to me. And it's easy for me to not give a F about somebody that I don't really have a relationship with in the first place. I'm not the type of person that looks to love somebody else. I don't go out looking to love somebody new. No new friends. I'm not really saying it like that, but I'm not looking for another situation to obligate myself to have to be into. And sometimes that's what you're dealing with when you talk about dealing with friends. Sometimes that's what you're dealing with. Sometimes that's what you're working with. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sometimes that's what you're dealing with. So if that's what you have to deal with, then you really got to eat that. It's not always a very good tasting meal. Stacy says, I'm an introvert. Okay. Manifest reality says, I don't work with them. Okay. She also says, the ones you work with can be dealt with in a strategic way. I had to learn the plot. And you're right. But it still might not take away from you not giving a F about them. Now, I've left those jobs and I really didn't care what happened to them afterwards. No doubt. Now, I may have, even though I've had what I consider to be enemies at work, people working against me instead of with me, it didn't mean that I didn't care about them. But you get to the point where, like, when I see that you are willing to pretend that we're cool just so you can set me up later on, once I see that you indulge in that type of behavior, it's going to be easy for me to not give a fuck about you. So when I hear, I hate to say this, when I hear that a close family member to you has passed away, once I don't give a fuck, I'm like, I might have concern about your other family members that I never met, never saw, don't know the names. Because I'm like, I know that certain things affect the family, but not you. So I don't give a fuck about you. But maybe like if your parents pass away or something like that, maybe I feel for your siblings. I feel for the grandkids. I feel for the aunts and the uncles. But not you. You have reached the pinnacle of my not giving a fuckness. If y'all would like to call into the show, y'all can call into the show. The number to call is area code 267-874-1949. That's the number to call. I said a 267-874-1949. Yes, y'all. I said a 267-874-1949. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 267-874-1949. Yeah, get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. 267-874-1949, baby. Call 267-874-1949. And I get you right on up in here. There is no censorship on this show when you call in. there is censorship in the chat because YouTube makes those rules. But when you call into the show, you can say it how you mean it. I ain't going to get you off the phone fast. We going to clean it up. It's going to be good. It's going to be nice. But don't ask me to give you no real advice. All I do is talk about my experience, and hopefully you learn when it's your turn. But we still earn because we still got to work. And I hope that you don't get jerked. All right. Oh, shit. Okay. Grown woman says, that so-called friend who only befriends you to use you are the worst. only want to try to get what you got. Manifest Reality says it was not easy, especially when they were there for many years before me. So I was at an organization and it was for the betterment of my children, and I couldn't leave. I understand. Okay. But yeah, it's tough, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Let's get a poll question going. Let's get a little poll question going. Let's see where we are with this I don't give a F thing. Okay. Let's see. Oh shit, my damn. Oh fudge. All right. It was warning my what do you call it? My mouse was warning me that it was low on power. And now it's like, you don't be listening. So where's the other mouse? I need another mouse. Is it here? Yeah, I think we got a mouse in here. No. No, I got one. I had one. All right. The question that I'm posing is, do you think it's possible to love somebody without caring about them? I know you can care about somebody without loving them, but can you love somebody without caring about them? How would that work? Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna have to get boom, 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 boom. See, the thing is, this is a micro USB port. I don't be having a lot of them no more. Is that one? No, it's not. It's not. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I mean, we have some charge yet. I know it only been 2 minutes. All I need is 2 minutes worth. And that's exactly what I got. I just need 2 minutes worth. All right. All right. Is it possible for you to love someone without caring about them? Let's try that question. Is it possible? I'm gonna have to. I gotta let this joint charge up. This joint's like, it was like, I told you you're gonna stop playing in my face about being charged up. And you need a longer USB cord. So this is what I can do. What I can do is I can pull up the chat on one of my devices. What up, Jeff Guapo? Yeah, I pull up the chat. So I ain't got it is what it is, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Last night a DJ saved my life. Okay, there we go. All right, so we good. We good. Instead of over there, I could do it right here. I could do it. I could do it. All right, so okay. Grown woman says that's why you need to keep your ish charged. Yeah, you so right. You know what? Well, I got one on here. No, because it's an older joint. Rats. Because I got a battery bank. Joint powerful as shit though. Too. It powering up the joint. But we good. We good. Long as I'm able to, keep it lockstep. We good. Jeff Guapo says for a lovely live, just learn when and how to not give a fuck. You mean a lovely life? Okay, I get practice all the time with the totality of how America and people are. Okay. All right. So, well, to achieve the level of I don't give a fuckness that I'm talking about, this may not be as easy as one said, because I'm not talking about the things that you don't know about, never cared about, never affected you. I'm not talking about people who you don't know, who you don't see. I'm talking about people and things that you previously did care about, people that you may have helped, people that you set things up for, people that you have been in assistance for, things that really did concern you, people who really were friends to you, family to you, lovers to you. How do you get to the point where you don't give a F about them? Because everybody outside there doesn't warrant my attention. I can watch the news and feel something and have it go away like this because it ain't me. It ain't me and it ain't mine. But when it comes to people that I've hung out with, people that I was cool with, people that I have loved before, getting to the point where I don't give a fuck about them is a longer, harder road. And so I might have to really evaluate my level of not giving a F. Because like I was saying before, maybe I figure that I don't give a F about this or I don't give a F about that. But when I put it to a test, if something tragic should happen to that person that I claim I don't give a F about anymore, Will I feel anything? Like, okay, me and old girl broke up and it was a bad breakup. And I didn't like the way the relationship went while it was going. It was toxic. It was unhealthy. It was irritating. It was confusing. It was chaotic. It was ratchet. It was offensive. It was disrespectful. Does that really mean I don't give a F about it? Because maybe I just wanted things to improve. Maybe I just wanted things to get better. Maybe I just wanted to be able to move on. Maybe I was looking for a comfort level that wasn't coming along. But when I say I don't give a F no more, do I mean it? Do I mean it? Yeah, I might be able to say it, but do I mean it? You know, if I've cared before, I don't know how you tell somebody, right in their ear hole, like, baby, I love you. Listen, man, I'm telling you, I thank God every day that He put you in my life because you are my life. My life was not worth living before. I'm not saying that I was on some suicidal shit, but it was unfulfilling. And now that I have you, you give me a reason to smile, a reason to get up, a reason to motivate, a reason to be here. How do you go from that to if she dies, she dies? How many of y'all have had an ex-lover pretend to be sick or hurt or in trouble just to get you back? Like, Omar, I know that I'm the last person you would ever want to hear from. I know that. I guess that's the part where I'm supposed to be like, it's not like that, babe. I'm just listening. I know I'm the last person on earth that you would ever want to hear from, but I got remember my favorite auntie, the one that lived in Maryland? Yeah, your Aunt Sheila. Omar, Omar, she just got diagnosed with fingernail cancer, and it's rare. And I don't know what I'm gonna do because my Aunt Sheila. My Aunt Sheila was like my Aunt Sheila was like a mom to me. My mom, me and my mom relationship was rocky. Me and my mom, we was hot and we was cold. My mom ain't really raised me, but my Aunt Sheila was always there. My Aunt Sheila was always there. The only reason I'm in Philly right now is because my Aunt Sheila came to get me. We grew up in Maryland. Well, we grew up in Silver Spring. Well, we did grow up in Maryland. Well, we grew up in B well, DC. Well, we grew up in Silver Springs. Anyway, my aunt came and got me. She raised me, and she showed me everything. She showed me everything, Omar. You know how I am with my aunt Sheila. I can't believe she got diagnosed with that shit. I don't know what to do. Oh, I really don't. I don't mean to call you with this. I don't mean to call you with this, but you be talking to other people and you be helping them. So I was just oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't even asked you, was you doing something? Was you doing something? Cause oh my God, Sheila. Oh my God. If I answered the phone, there's already a certain level of giving a fuckness that I have. If I ain't answer the phone or if I blocked her, like maybe I still don't give a fuck, or maybe I'm trying to protect my heart from giving a fuck even farther. Maybe I'm trying to keep from calling her, keep from reaching out, keep from calling her at 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? My man is hard. And I'm like, well, if nothing else, you can take care of that. You can take care of that. We was always good on that front. Oh, Aunt Sheila, you got cancer on your fingernail. Oh, Aunt Sheila, going to the oncologist today. All right. Shout out to everybody and anybody who has lost anybody to cancer. Shout out to all of the cancer victims that are out here battling, fighting for their lives. I'm not trying to discount the seriousness of cancer of any kind. That's not my aim. But anyway, if you've ever had an ex that hasn't really accepted that you are ex yet, like, yeah, y'all broke up, but in my mind, I'll always be his lady. In my mind, I'll always be his girl. Yeah, I've had a chick send me that song. And I like the song anyway. I was like, that Heather Headley, boy, she talented. But it's the lyrics in the song. I'm just saying. Okay, hold on. Jeff says, what makes me not give a F is the lack of reciprocation or just the lack of effort. So, Jeff, I know you kind of young, but you probably won't understand this concept until you have loved somebody regardless of whether they loved you back. Like, it sounds good when you say that love is supposed to be even and equal, but it's really kind of like a pipe dream. And the reason I say that is because you never know how strong somebody's feelings are for you compared to how yours are to them. They can show you, they can tell you, and all of that. How do you know? What's the correct measurement? Do you have a beaker? Do you have a flask? Do you have what's the thing you put the flame under when you put the beaker on the in science class? What you call a flame? Is it just called a flame? Anyway, you don't know if you and somebody else are equally in love with each other. All you really know is that you've reached a level that's comfortable enough for you. But when you get to the point where love has taken over you to the point where even if somebody is not pulling their weight, you are right with whatever they gave you, then you'll kind of understand the question that I'm asking about not giving an F after that, because that ain't easy. See, we're not talking about anger here, because we've all been mad at our exes. We've been mad. I mean, some of y'all might be mad at y'all current right now. Anger goes through a lot of challenges. But when you talk about not giving an F, you're talking about this is beyond anger. This is on the other side of the fence, and it's covered and you can't see. This is different. This is the boss. This is the boss of sickness. I mean, I'm sorry, the boss of negative emotions, I guess you could say. This is the boss. Jeff says we don't need to hang on to people from the past. It's dead weight. So fuck them. Yeah, you'll know what I'm talking about. Manifest Reality says some go to the extent where they are malicious and you can't trust these folks. Facts. Some people really do. They ready to throw the baby out with the bathwater. TK Wright says, I became resentful of people who fake trauma just for my attention. Grown woman, don't try me, says, inviting you to a pity party, and they're the guest of honor. Oh. Jeff says, just be an adult and love yourself. It's over. Let it go. Yeah. Good luck with that. Manifest Reality says, and they don't just can't take a walk away and leave folks alone. Bunsen burner, thank you. Look at you. Ha ha. Ha ha. It looks like somebody took some classes as an adult, because you ain't gonna tell me you remember a Bunsen burner from back in high school. How come I couldn't remember it? I claimed to have loved science at one time. Notice I said I claimed to have loved science at one time. I don't think I ever really loved science. It was aight. Bunsen burner, thank you. So smart. Jim Weber says, yeah, you can't tell if someone loves you like they love you outside of the things they do. True. Manifest Reality says, like I asked you to leave me alone nicely. There is no love, no like. I don't want you around me at all. I was trying to be decent. I was trying to be decent as a person. Mm-hmm. Roman says, I do remember it. Science was my favorite subject. Okay. All right. Bunsen burner. So you remember those little gas things that they had on the tables in science class? You turn them shits on like potentially blow up the class because you know somebody had a match. Jeff Wapple says, for me, I'm going to choose myself every time. If I'm feeling miserable and horrible over loving someone, I no longer need to love them. And instead, I need to love myself. Yeah, but you still give a fuck. I mean, I don't know if you read that in your response, and that's why I asked the question: is it possible to love somebody and not care about them? It's a little contradictory. It really is. It's a little contradictory. Jeff says, loving the wrong person will wreck your whole program. It can. It doesn't always wreck everything, because you can still be in love with somebody who is not good for you and still be self-aware enough to protect yourself in some kind of way. I mean, people do it. Men do it with prostitutes all the time. Women do it all the time with, I don't know, big dick broke niggas. Something about the big dick of a broke nigga just. Something about it. So I hear. Okay, grown woman don't try me says, I give you the answer and you tried to make me feel bad. Laugh my ass off. You'd be surprised at what I remember. I do not deny that. I would be. I am. Not all women, sir. Man, you always trying to protect some woman. You don't know. I know more about women than anybody. After all, I came from a woman. What are you going to tell me? I don't know where y'all came from, but a woman birthed me. So from the day I was born, I was learning about women. So what are you going to tell me? I literally came from a woman. So what is you doing? Okay, TK Wright says, can you stop giving a fuck because your significant other has continuously not shown effort? See, I think that you can start to withdraw effort, but I don't know if that means that you don't give a fuck. Because like I said, the main test is if they go through something where they can't help themselves, like if they get hit by a car or something like that, are you telling me that you wouldn't be concerned about that? That you wouldn't be concerned about their health? That you wouldn't send a card? That you wouldn't make a call and be like, yo, you all right? You good? Like, that's the level of not giving a fuck that I'm talking about. And as far as I'm concerned, that's the only level that exists. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when I say not giving a F, this thing deep is deep, deep. It's deep, 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 deep. Like, can you find out that they are terminally ill and not make the call and not care if they live or die? Can you do it? Now we talking about somebody who you might have ran to and tried to protect at any cost before. Can you get to the point where they could be terminally ill and you be like, well, people die every day, B? Or why y'all telling me? Okay, he's sick or she's sick. Okay. So this ain't, I don't know. This is chestnut checkers. Grown woman says, so that is your claim. That's your claim to womanhood. I'm just saying. I came from a woman. Like, what is you gonna tell me? I'll be tripping. Manifest Reality says, like, if I was not even giving this fool no, what's that occupancy? Occupancy? Why was he staying around me? Jeff says. Okay, wait. Manifest Reality says, I kept telling the fool to leave me alone. Damn, Manifest Reality says, yes, Omar, that fool is sick. People die every day, B. That's right, TK, right? Hey, it's like, ugh. Like Common when he was Common Sense. I used to love her, like hip hop. Yo, I used to love her, but like I imagine that it's possible to stop loving somebody, but is it possible to stop caring about them? We know that love means different things to different people. Does caring mean different things to different people? Because I think that caring might be easier to measure than love might. What do y'all think about that? Do you think getting to a place where you care is easier than getting to a place where you love? I think so, because all right, like out in California with the wildfires were going on, I cared about that shit. I don't have no ties to that, but I thought it was fucked up for those people. All of those Latinos that are going to get marched out of this country, I care about that. Like, I think that's fucked up. I'm mad at them because so many of them are prejudice against black people, but it doesn't make me not care. It doesn't make me not care at all. You know what I mean? I don't love them. I don't know them, but I care. I care about injustice. I don't love whatever, but I do. I care about injustice. I care about unfairness. I care about violence. I care about, children, elders. I do. I care. I don't mean it doesn't mean that I love any of them or all of them, but I do care. So I can get to a level of care fast. Love is more personal. So once I get to a level of love with a person, I definitely care about them. So what can fizzle that out? I probably cared about them before I loved them. That's normally the natural order of things. No. I think so. I think so. Damn, Manifest Reality says, no, that fool is mental. Sheesh. Jeff says, if I don't give a fuck about you, then I have no love for you at all. Okay. And Jeff says, if you care about somebody, you got love for them or just empathy. Mm-hmm. Grown Woman Don't Try says, I had a friend over 40 years. She has had tragedies in her life, and not once did I attempt to call or send a card or anything. I realized what I thought was a friendship really wasn't. Wow. And you was able to turn it off that far. Okay. Damn, TK Wright says, I'm cold as ice when I don't give a fuck. I'm as cold as ice, willing to sacrifice our love. Jeff Guapo says, exactly, Carrie. I don't get IDGAF. It's because love was lost. Could croak and I'll be like, carry on. Oh, wow. Okay. TK Wright says, I'm so cold that it makes anyone who may witness the cold carnage uncomfortable. Jeff says, you have understanding and empathy for folks because you view everyone as equal. I know I don't view everybody as equal. I view nothing in life as equal. I don't know if he was talking to me personally, but I don't even believe in equality at all. Did I say loved it? Nah, I would never talk like that. Jeff says, I say in general, be kind. Be kind and yourself with everyone. That don't require love. Okay. Manifest Reality says, yes, but those are the things which turn me away from the person when they didn't care about their own family. And she also says, if one lacks love for their own family, I can't be with that person. It's a setup for me. She says, pay attention on how he treats family. How that one. Yeah, I mean, I definitely subscribe to that theory that you're talking about. You know, I take a strong look at how people treat children and elders. That normally tells you a lot about a person. The way that they treat children and the way that they treat elders. The youngest and the oldest. It normally gives you a pretty good, it gives you some good intel to how this person is. That's pretty good intel. But yeah, not giving a F What makes you get to the point where you don't give a F? Yeah, I don't know. Not giving a F. Still, not caring about a person that I cared about before. I don't know. It seems like a long, difficult road. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'm making it too much into what I think about it personally, but I just think it's a little hard. I think it's a little difficult. That's what I think. What do I know? Not much. Jeff says, just not being a good person makes me makes me not give a fuck. I don't care how much I love you. See, when on this device, there's some things getting in the way. Some things like kind of getting in the way. And they need to be out of the way. It's all good though. But yeah. Okay. Just not being okay. Manifest Reality says they kept trying to pretend, but then did things different when we were alone with his children. Very cold. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know. Like I said, most of the people that I can say that I don't give a F about are people who I've worked with before. And I don't know. I can say that I cared about them before. I've always tried to help my team, help out my coworkers in any way that I could, as far as work is concerned. When it comes to their personal lives, I'd rather stay clear of that because I'm definitely not inviting them into mine. I wasn't always like that. There was a time I thought I could be cool with coworkers and all of that. I've become very, very employment hardened over the years. You realize some disputes are really just over money. Some relationships are just built on that financial foundation. So it ain't no use in you looking for something else from it. But you can get to the point where you might look for something else from it. All right. Why isn't the poll question on here? I know that mouse is ready to go now. It's been a few minutes. It's charged up enough. You know, in 15 minutes, that thing charged up enough to get you through some good times, some hard times. Yeah, look, go mousy. Go mousy. All right. Wow, Manifest says I'm trying to help, and he was batting it all down. Okay, see what this out of 10 votes, and this is easy. So, with the question being, is it possible for you to love someone without caring about them? 70% said no. So that means 7 people out of 10 said no, and 3 people out of 10 said yes. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's possible to love somebody and not care about them. I don't know about that. You might not care about everything they do, but you don't care anything about them, but you say you love them. Loving and caring kind of go together. You probably have to stop loving somebody if you want to pull off an I don't care campaign against them. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm going to ask y'all a difficult question. And to me, it is difficult. I'm going to see what y'all think. I got to be careful about this one because I don't want to trigger nobody. People who have stalked people, you know, some of the people who have become stalkers are dangerous to the point where if they keep getting rejected, they might start to get dangerous. They might start to get physically dangerous with the object of the desire. It has happened way too often than we would like to think that it does, but it happens. So in a case where a stalker might kill their spouse or their ex or whatever, do you think that it was because they didn't care about their ex anymore? Now I realize this is a tough question. It really is. And you do not have to answer this question. You don't even have to address it. Like I said, I don't want to trigger anybody. I don't want to. I'm really just trying to see how people think. Because sometimes people think that the way that they're thinking is the way everybody thinks. And way too often it's not about that. Can you stalk a person and then eventually try to hurt that person or put them to sleep permanently without caring about them? Cheryl Halsey says, doesn't caring come before loving? Usually, yes. Yes, I would say yes. If not 100% of the time, it's real close up there. So that's why I was asking the question, can you love somebody without caring about them? We know that you can care about somebody without loving them. But can it be done in reverse? Yeah, I love you, but I don't care. I've had people that I said, listen, I love you, but I don't want to have nothing to do with you. Don't mean that I don't care. Don't, you know, I got a cousin that I don't speak to. If I heard that some thugs beat him up in the streets, I would still ride. I would. Even if I'm mad at him and are losing feelings for him, I still love my family and I care about my family in relation to how he affects them. So if something happens to him, then something happens to all of our people. So we got to handle that. So I still care. I still care. A lot of love that I had for him left, but the caring didn't. Even though there are plenty of times when I wish that it would. All right. I'm going to do it from here. Okay, wait. Wait a minute. Jeff Guapo says that's why you got to love yourself more, because there's no way you should be crashing out over a person you love that's done with you. Manifest Reality says the person is only concerned about himself. Okay. Just because somebody is done with you. Wait a minute. What the hell's going on here? All right. Just because somebody is done with you don't mean somebody else won't come along. Let it breathe and live some. All right. Manifest Reality says the person is only concerned about self. Jeff Guapo says you got to realize you being bogus as hell and leave them alone instead of harming them. That ain't the way of God. Manifest Reality says they are selfish. It's just about self. That's you talking about the stalker. TK Wright says, for me, I can say yes for the reason that I mentioned above. Oh, okay. TK Wright says, we have children together. So when I look at them, I'm thankful. And I know that it took both of us for them to be here. That's the extent for me. Yeah. An ex-spouse that you have children with, if you honestly do not care about them at all, I think we would have a problem. That's a problem. Like and I've heard people say that they don't care about the father. I've heard women say that. And I've heard them think that the dad was dead and didn't feel no kind of way. Like, you had children by this man. If he passed, how your children going to deal with it? Well, he wasn't really around them that much anyway. And anyway, I would just explain to them blah, blah, blah. It'd be hard on them for a little while, but then they would be, Manifest Reality says they will deny everything they did to the person. And she says evidence has to be put out about what in front to show the person will deny, so there's no love. Okay. And Wisdom, what's going on, Wisdom? Says, love is only realized through sacrifice, but not care. I care about a person need medical care on the road, but I do multiple jobs to sacrifice as a parent for my kids because of love. I'm with you. Like I said, the wildfires in California, I care about that shit. The Palestinians over in Israel, Gaza, Palestine, whatever you call it, I care about them. I don't think what's happening with them and to them is right. So I do care. I don't know them like that. But yeah, I care. There's no way around it. I don't love them. Love is an individual thing. It's a private thing. It's an intimate thing. It's intimate. So, yeah. Yeah. Getting to the point where you don't give a F. Yeah, I'm thinking about like when even pets, even like animals, animals piss you off, shit on your rug, chew on your shoes, shit like that. They may do some really irritating things to you, to the point where you might even consider getting rid of them. I've known people who got rid of a cat. I've known people who got rid of a dog, gave it away, or just drove it somewhere far, 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 drove like an hour away. And I would have to say that if you yeah, I would probably have to say that you probably don't care about that animal if you did that to it. But that's just me. That's just me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Grown woman says that's cruel. I've known people who have done it. Now, I would have to say that that's really displaying not caring. You just drop the cat off somewhere, drop the dog off somewhere. It was like, they'll find they're wild animals. They'll find their way. Crazy part about it is you're right, but you're wrong. Like that's the only thing. You're right, but you dead wrong. Dead. You're dead wrong. You're wrong as the dead. Oh man. Dead wrong. So yeah, it ain't this is I'm not sure this exercise is as easy as we're making it sound. People claim not to give a fuck all the time. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean, I'll do whatever. I'll go wherever. I'll talk to whoever. I don't give a fuck. There are levels and different sections that this whole GAF don't go that goes into or doesn't go into. It's not all the same. It's not always the same. So yeah, giving a F. Giving a F. You might not give an F about your neighbors. Like, listen, I live around here, but I ain't got to talk to them. They ain't got to talk to me. I don't give a F about them. Oh, the ambulance is coming down the street. One of the residents probably gonna have to get rushed to the hospital. Like, is that so? Well, whatever. Giving an F. Grown woman don't try me says, I love animals. I couldn't do it. I cried when I put my dog down. He had a cancerous tumor. Yeah. Yeah, that's you got to really not care about your pet to do that to him. But I've known it to be done. That's the only thing. I've known it to be done. Make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. Make sure that y'all hit the like button. Don't give an F about them. I'm trying to think about some things that I claim to not give an F about. Like even the Dallas Cowboys. I have people in my life that are Dallas Cowboys fans. So I got to give an F about them. But I give an F about them. I got to give an F about them. But I don't want to. I don't want to. That's just friendly competition. That's just friendly competition. Like, I don't give a F about that. And I don't give a F about them. Not giving an F takes some effort. It can. Not for everybody. Not for everybody. TK right says, okay, wait. A grown woman too. Yeah, I would never condone that type of, doing something like that with an animal. Some people have taken their pets far away, and they didn't think that the pets would find their way back home or know their way back home. A day or two later, here they come. Like, yo, you left me out in the joint, man. I made it back home. Ugh, I couldn't remember whether to go on, take Fifth Street down to Burks, or should I go to the other cousins over on Lorenz. I don't know. It's not as easy as it looks. Stacey White says, I love my cat. Cats be knowing they way back home. Yeah, they do. They do. And you would never think that they would. The look they be having on the face. You ever take your cat for a ride outside of the without putting them in a carrier? Yo, they be going crazy. Like, yo, why is this thing moving? They be shook as hell. After about 2 or 3 rides, though, now they want to ride everywhere. Yeah. Okay. Roman says, I would say that I don't give a F about someone who's hurt me deeply and betrayed me. Still, even with that, does it mean that you don't give a F about them, or are you just extremely mad at them? Stacey White says, okay. Stacey says, I don't want no call. I don't want no cold-hearted friends. Cold-hearted friends, yeah. Ruthless. Don't have a conscience. See, when you don't give a F about somebody, it doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have a conscience. It don't mean that. You may have just gotten so fed up with the way things were going, and the things that were being done around you or to you, that you might have just said, you know what? I'm not sure if that equates into not giving an F. So often there's an end game with our not giving an F. Like, I gotta act like I don't give an F to spark somebody else starting to give an F. I gotta act like I don't give an F. I got who ain't even grown woman. Tell myself, I said what I meant. All right, whatever, man. What if you didn't say what I meant? You ever think about that? I think you should. That's what I think should happen. You should think about that. Yes, I do. I think you should. I think you should. Mm-hmm. So feisty. 12 votes. Is it possible for you to love someone without caring about them? 75% said no. 25% said yes. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So 75% says, nah, if you love, you gotta care. If you love, you got to care. If you love, you got to share. Can't keep the whole pie all to yourself. That's not really good for your emotional health. Wealth that you're trying to build still. You're not there. And You gotta raise your level of care. Will be a time when somebody needs to care about you. Maybe somebody said they doubt you, but out you gonna be. And you gotta come back full circle. We see things like this happen every day. That's why before I go to bed at night, I pray for a better time, for a better place to be, for a better place in my head, for all to see. And I wanted to play out in this world, whether I'm talking about my wife, mom, girl, I gotta make sure that I stay on point before somebody comes in the joint, try to change around my life and end that thing. But I'm still the king. And I'm not going to take up the crown, but yo, he who wears the crown is kind of heavy. And I know it sounds like a lot of work, and a lot of people don't want to do that. So they stay fat. Can't walk a couple of blocks and then talking about running. Yeah, it ain't fun when you the last one all in the race. You thought you should be first, but they gave you a taste of your own medicine so you could rock. And you had to get stopped because you was a cock. Yeah, a cockhead, dickhead. We say it like that, but I ain't saying you're dead. You might be dead to me, but live to everybody else. So we gonna see. And I don't want you to get hurt, but that doesn't mean I want to be around you because I still flirt with success and sometimes a lot of danger. So I gotta switch it all around and rearrange the ways that I'm thinking. And I'm trying to stay away from such stinking thinking, because that ain't going to do nothing for nobody, including you. Yo, listen, boo. I see that your nice got a little booty. And yo, I be trying to shoot this little shot shooty. I'm trying to like talk to you, get a little something, little popping, get them panties drop me, yo. But what comes after that? What I want you to live with me and give to me. Would I be scared that you gonna do me? Try to play me out of position, be on a mission. I'm fishing for the answer. I should be able to stay straight up like cancer. Either you got it or you don't. If you will, you won't. Or I say, ho, ho, ho. Slow it down. Break it down for a second. Yo, take a couple of minutes to just respect it. I'm protected by the God. I'm protected by my people and my ancestors. Yo, the hell with all the rest of people who died of my time just jailing hurts. And trying to hear that shit. Yo, you could blurt out your mouth and you supposed to keep it shut. So that I don't fuck around with you. Now what? But there was a time when I would be trying to make sure you didn't commit crimes. And even if you did, I would take a stand. Bible on it and the right hand. Not like Donald Trump, 45, 47. Yo, what a lump. Y'all see, he ain't have his hand on that Bible so he can keep lying while you keep trying. No political debate, but I'm just trying to reduce some of the hate that I feel, and you feel the same thing. So I understand this thing is not about the bling that you got on your wrist or your neck or your hands. Yo, take a couple of minutes to understand. Life goes on. Will you follow it? When it got a big pill, you swallow it. No diddy. Got to be kidding me. I'm not down with this shit. Quote, quid pro. Oh. All right. Hold on. Damn hangnail. Okay. Manifest reality says never take them on. Yes, that's hurtful. Okay. Grown woman says I would say I don't give a F about someone who hurt me deeply and betrayed me. Okay. Okay. So she says, if you got love, you got care. And she says, while I don't be so quick to love. Okay, that's why. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I always felt like love is something that you could walk to instead of running, but evidently for some people, they be ready to crash out. They be ready to crash out. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. They ain't got no listen. They ain't got no fears. They ain't got no fears or concern. And it's funny. Manifest Reality says, happy birthday to everyone, because we about to do these birthday shout outs. It's funny. It's so funny. You should you should mention that because it's time. It's time too. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious February 15th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them, making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. We get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. We get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. We get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box. Mia Claxton. Happy birthday to you and Stacy McMillan. And also go get her, my girl Colleen Johnson and Angela Shaw, Shay Clark, Judith Marcia Jones, or it could be Marcia, and Luciana Destin, and Pamela Muhammad, Anissa Miller Young, and last but not least, my girl Mary Henderson. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious February 15th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, to rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, I said, yo, when the flow stops and you realize that you're not doing name drop, I used to really care and we used to share a lot of little secrets together that I wouldn't dare talk to anybody else about. Now, I wouldn't even give you a shout out, even if you deserve to be in the credits. I would take your name out. Yeah, I'ma edit you out of my life like I had a pen. But there was a time I considered you a friend and a good one at that, but I didn't know you are equivalent to another hoe. Now I'm saying because you'll be with anybody. Share any information. Yo, hottie, what's the deal? Keep the pants on. Keep the shirt on. Stop hurt is gone. I'm make sure that I keep around you and moreover, yo, I'm still sober. I ain't trying to hear none of the shit you thinking. I'm going to be the best that I can be. They say the best revenge is success, but that mess don't really prove nothing. But I'm through with you, and I don't care what happened to you. Do you? But keep away from my DMs and my telephone and my mutual friends. Matter of fact, if they friends with me, they ain't friends with you. Yeah, that's how we do. I didn't meet you through them. I introduced you to them. Now look at you. You acting like you him. Oh, cornball, wick, whack, tic, tac, niggas breath stinking. Fuck what you thinking. And I'm out like mud. But I no longer give. It's like that for all of us. Yo, take the train, plane, or the bus. Yo, ride out. Yo, I'm still flied out. You got flew out, but you can't do doubt that you're ever going to change your ways because it's working for you right now. Going out in a blaze. Can't believe that we was cool. When I think about it now, I feel like a fool. But I didn't lose a lot. But if I lost another penny on you, I get many. Used to be friendly with you and your peeps. But for you, they're yours, they can keep. Cause I don't want no parts. Now I'm telling you, straight from the heart. Whack ass motherfucker. Oh, cornball, little suck. Yo, and I'm out. And I'ma see y'all tomorrow. You know what that's about. EAGELS. What's going on? Yeah. I said EAGLES. Spelled it wrong the first time for real. See if you was listening. Sherelle Parker, what's good now? All right, yo, let's go. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow afternoon, 1:30 p.m. for another daily go. I'm sorry. Urban Therapy with Sun Show. And I think that I know the title. Hold on. I think I know what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. So let me see. Let me see if oh yeah, tomorrow we're gonna talk about the Lord protects babies and fools. Does he? Does he? Tomorrow we're going to talk about the Lord protects babies and fools. What's your definition of a baby? What's your definition of a fool? Yeah, we're going to have a good conversation tomorrow. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. Emily Dunlap is in the house. Wow, she's about to turn it out. Make sure y'all hit the like button before y'all get on the body. Hit the like button. It ain't going to hurt nothing. Hit the like button. It ain't going to hurt nothing. Like button. It ain't going to hurt nothing. Peace, y'all. All right.